I'm not used to waking up and playing. I'm used to waking up and going to work. Like, this is out of my routine. No, it's not just that. It's to go out to eat, just to get something to eat. It's like $50 for you and the girl. And even if you split the bill, you're still spending $25.
Samenwerking met Shane54, Misha Helsloot, back from your past in the state of trance.
If you want to go stay at a decent hotel or a decent B&B, $500. If you want to go watch, go to a movie or go bowling or go hiking or go, $75 a person. When you factor in food and drinks and everything, like, fuck all that. I mean, if you make $4K a week right now, if that's considered big ballin', but I'm not gonna spend it on some female. That's mine. I clean and inspect pig stomachs. I skin them down to the skin of the lining of the stomach without making any holes in them. $50 an hour. Yeah, they're for people to cook in. People cook in them. So I remove the lower intestines, the upper intestines, the esophagus, cut it down, skin it down, and then all that's left is a stomach lining, which is like a cooking bag for people back in PA. It's a Pennsylvania Dutch thing. I also I want to get into like the medical side of it. Like that would be like creating the cadavers of like the stomachs and stuff that the med students work on. That would be fucking insane. Yeah, type in cooking in a pig stomach. It's like a natural casing. It's like whenever you get sausage, it's stuffed in pig casings. That's what the sausage is stuffed into. Pig intestines. It's not really much to know. It's meat. But yeah, you're a consumer. You don't have to know this shit. It's like, I probably know nothing about your job, but it might help me in some way or another. I don't know. I don't know what your job is, for example, but I know the last I knew you told me you were at Amazon, but I think you might have said another job too. I don't remember. I can't quite remember. I thought about a job I could do. Putting on dresses and makeup and fucking running around the streets. Screaming. Nothing is free. You sitting here right now isn't free. You gotta pay for your internet. None of us are free. We are not free. I have a couple buddies of mine, a little nuttier than some of the other people that I hang out with here, but some of them are a little out there. They're convinced that it's all just a fucking simulation, everything. It's like, man, whatever helps. Whatever makes you feel better, man. Nah, I don't feel like I'm a slave to anything. I make all my choices. I make every choice I make for myself, no one else. That right there is the first turnstone into living a good life. I'm not a slave to the dollar. If I wanted to quit working right now, I could live out of my savings for the next 5 years, and if that ran out, the money from streaming and everything would cover me over till then. So it's like, I choose to work. I don't need to work. I don't need to do anything. I could sit here in my underwear all day and you know, put makeup on my nipples if I wanted to, but I choose to go do what I enjoy. I like the jobs that I do. You've been off since last August. Money pile is maintained. That's good. No. I'm not satisfied with my portfolio currently, so I need to make more money. Keep making money. I lost a lot of money last spring. I lost 80 grand, and I got involved and unfortunately wrapped up in an NFT scam, and they stole money from me and a few others. The money basically went to a wallet that was a shared wallet that was supposed to be for the project, and then the person closed it out and stole the money and then closed out the... Ever since then, I've been like against any sort of online money. I bought an acre of land over the summer. That's a future investment because they're going to turn that in place into a solar park, and they're going to pay people up to $2,000 an acre to put their solar panels, like $1,800 an acre. So over the next few years, I'm going to be buying up a couple acres there, a couple of this, that, spreading my money out through some good IRAs. I paid $7,000. My quarter acre that I live on there is my own, and then I bought an acre on top of that, an acre myself, and it was $7,000, but it was all wooded land. It's all wooded. So one day people are gonna have to come, and they're gonna have to chop all the trees down, and I can either keep the wood and sell it for firewood, or I could just have them clear it all away. But either way, there's money to be made because they'll want that wood for fires. So I bought an acre of wooded land for $7,000, which is like a steal over here. Yeah, the campers sets on a quarter acre, but now it technically sets on an acre and a quarter. I basically bought everything behind me. Next year, I'm gonna buy everything to the side of me. The year after that, every summer I'm gonna be buying another acre. I want to have as many as possible, whether they put the solar park there or not. Because land is king. Cash is king. Land is... It's like the fucking old ages, the Middle Ages. It's the same philosophy nowadays. Real estate, land for franchise development. It's all relative. I had my ups and downs with internet money. I'm tired of it all. I don't want anything to do with it. I want to get some acreage that I use, that I make money off of. From, you know, if it gets rented out to the solar parks, I want to own a Subway franchise. multiple Subway franchises. Subway's my favorite fast food. It was my first job. I've always loved it, and I believe in the business. I believe in that business. I know a lot of people may disagree and be like, "Oh, it's not very lucrative compared to the other." I have passion about Subway. I have passion for it. So that's more valuable than the income. I only do things I'm passionate about. I think I have to go finish off Jeff's house. Out of everything I've done on this account, this is the most relevant thing, doing con. I'm gonna hire a certain demographic too. People between 30 and 50 who never applied themselves to learning any skilled trade labor or anything, but they're good workers, you know. I pick and choose who I work with at the shop, the meat shop. We're gonna be, this guy came in yesterday, real nice guy, slick back hair, glasses, sort of nerdy. But he used to work on the machines that laser cut steaks, and he wants to learn, you know, the trade with his hands, you know, he wants to learn it. So my boss said I could teach him over the holidays, because we're going to be very busy. I'll be able to kind of throw him in the mix and see what he can do. See if we, because we're going to be losing a guy in January. He's going to be leaving he's 78 years old. He's going to be leaving for surgery on his ankle, and he's not going to be able to work for 2 years, and he'll probably never be back. But need a replacement. We'll start him out. We'll start him out at like 18, 20 an hour. See what he's worth. He doesn't even expect that. He wrote down desired wage $17. I'm gonna give him at least 18, 20. I'll give him 18, and if he's worth it after 90 days, I'll give him $2. I'll throw $2 on the pie for him. It's not bad considering you're allowed to smoke at my facility, you're allowed to drink, you're allowed to party, you're allowed to do whatever the fuck you want as long as the customers are happy, as long as the money is rolling in. We pay off our inspectors. When the shop makes $30,000 a week, you could pay off inspectors. I can't wait to see a bigger cut of that pie one day. My boss is loaded. My boss has so much money, he just doesn't care anymore. He doesn't care about the business. I want to get a van and get on the road and start fucking going to different campgrounds and shit in the summer and making some big money doing that. And he's just like, yeah, well, you know, if you got the motivation to do it. I'm like, what the fuck else do I have but motivation and time? I'm 30 years old, I got nothing but time, I got nothing but motivation. You kidding me? I'm just getting started. I work in a you do it proactive environment where basically if I decide to do something, I do it and it turns a profit. Where the fuck is Bob's house? Oh yeah, it's here. My man Bob. Today our goal is to obtain the plank sack. They basically nerfed this. You don't have to click on which one it is anymore, and they've actually nerfed this. It's been nerfed.
Duidelijk herkenbare mic-productie. Hoe de plaat gaat heen is nog niet helemaal duidelijk. Het gaat in ieder geval volgend jaar pas
It's
uitkomen.
been nerfed.
En nu al in de state of trance. Daarvoor Misha Helsloot.
Did anybody used to play with Nerf guns when you were growing up? Have little shoot-offs? These fucking Nerf guns they make today are like machine guns, dude. We would have loved that. Dude, I grew up in a good era. You know, we had Game Boys and Pokemon, fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! And all that stuff. I'm not going to say that I didn't grow up in a great period of time or anything like that, because I'd be lying. But, I'm going to say it. Some of these toys that are available nowadays, man. What kind of coin? Well, I would start it out to see how things do. I'd get like an Econoline, a Ford Econoline, a used, or a GMC 1500, something used for like $3 grand, $4 grand. I would install a cooler / freezer unit, a cooler unit and a freezer unit, which would cost, to get that van, I would need a cutting board in there, I would need a refrigerator, I would need a freezer, I would need, you know, all in all, it'd probably cost about $10,000 to $12,000 to load to get a van food ready. Somewhere in that ballpark, somewhere in that region. But the thing is, my boss said if I do it, I can have half the profit. So say one campground gets $2,000 worth of steaks, bologna, snack sticks, whatever. So we make it all. Well, it's $1,000 at that stop, $1,000 at the other stop. It's like, and then we might need something bigger. We're gonna try it out next summer, see how it goes. There's no expectations other than the ones I have in my head. My boss is just like, all right, you can try it out if it works. We used to. Dude, there's still people that I talk to when I'm out and I have my hat on from work. There's still people that are like, yo, I go there all the time, man. I'm like, yeah, I'm his butcher. And they're like, really? I see people that I see at work everywhere. Like when I went to the dentist the other day, I saw a guy that I know from work, and I'm just looking at him, like trying to think if I know him or not. Well, then I saw him at the shop, and I'm like, yo! I came out front, I'm like, yo! I was like, how's your tooth, man? Like, he was in pain, he had a tooth that got infected. I was just there for a cleaning and a checkup. I have one cavity. I didn't go to the dentist for 8 years. I have one cavity. That's self-preservation for you, dude. Fucking brush and floss and mouthwash. You'll barely have problems. The only reason I got a cavity is because I had a coronectomy on my wisdom tooth, and I wasn't paying as much attention to the top of my mouth, the one tooth at the top right of my mouth that I should have been. Well, it got a small cavity on it. I'm gonna get that filled Monday. No, don't go there. Yo, what's up, bro? My dentist didn't believe me, because I have a new dentist now and a new dental physician, and they both didn't believe me when I said I haven't been to a dentist in years. They're like, must really be like attentive to your teeth. I'm like, just a bit. You know, I have no fucking hair. I might as well take care of my teeth. You know? If you get bored later, watch last night's stream on YouTube. I got a fucking spirit tree seed and I lost my mind. I was so excited. That was what was holding me up. That's what was holding me up from fucking Starting con. Construction. I need that plank sack, bro. I gotta use the loo. I don't like this either, but it's all I have, so I gotta do it. I hate con. There's a reason it's like been put off for so long on this UIM, which con is usually one of the first things people do. Alright, I'll be back. I gotta go to the bathroom. Let's get back to the task at hand here. The task on hand. The lipstick boy. I am the lipstick boy. This is gonna suck until I get a plank sack. I basically can do one contract at a time. UIM problems. Thought about quitting and going to play Brighter Shores. I'm gonna leave this for a Steam game. Yo, what's up, Blue Jean? You saw that. I have no interest. It looks like a cross between, like, WoW, RuneScape 3, Sims, and, like, I don't know, just some weird online. I mean, it's good, you know, if people are enjoying it, good for them, but it just doesn't seem like anything I'd be interested in competing. A snob elitist, fuck. Everybody that plays that and talks shit on old school, they were never relevant anyway, so it doesn't matter. Let them play it. Let them go. Let them go play another game. Gives a fuck. Doesn't disrupt my routine. People who are UIMs, man. They're not thinking about Brighter Shores. They're thinking about what we're involved with. People who make announcements, yeah, it's like, who are you? I still see people posting like 7k EHP, 8k EHP, or like, oh, I'm leaving the game, da 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 da. It's like, I had more than you 5 years ago. Like, what are you announcing? Nobody cares. Like, I have accounts that I don't play that are still top 150. And people are like, oh, I'm retiring. From what? You didn't do anything. The only relevant person playing that game, and I blocked him on Twitter and banned him out of my stream, was Automelogy. And I only did that because I had to sit there and watch him bitch about RuneScape for 10 years, and then he just goes and plays that, and it's like, he's just riding the wave. He's very smart. He's a businessman, that's for sure. He's just riding the wave over to that because it's respectable. Because it's respectable for him to play that. What's good? Yo, what's up, Brez? What's gonna happen though when that starts getting updates and stuff? Is he gonna be happy about that? Is he gonna bitch about? I don't know. You know, it's like. Like I said, I have curiosity about that game, but I'm not gonna delve into it.
Het moest er een keer van komen. Underworld, Born Slippy zou een keer geremixed worden.
If you're gonna leave the game, leave.
En dan is zelfs Paul Okervold niet hoog.
Nobody cares. The moment you stop playing, you're something that was talked about.
In ieder geval het werkje wat mij betreft niet onverdienstelijk. En daarvoor...
Your past tense.
Van Einde, featuring Farah, Era Wadi, I'm Leaving. Hij dat zit op Sha Recordings uit Duitsland.
Your announcement will get to
all listeners overseas right now, especially in the United States. Thank you very much
maybe
for the
not.
support I got during the tour.
Might find a sympathetic audience on there.
streaming stations.
There's lots of those people on Twitter.
For the support and hope to see you soon again.
Mediocre. Living mediocre lives, making mediocre money on mediocre accounts, trying to make friends and fit in. They don't stream, they don't make videos, nobody knows who they are, they tweet to no audience all day long. There's a million of these unknowns, if you will. There's so many of them, but if that's what they're enjoying, so what?
Als het even mee zit, heb ik ook zo meteen.
I'm not gonna put them down.
Premiere in a state of trance.
I'm blessed to have the bit of interaction that I have on the internet. I'm very, very, very thankful for it, you know. And those people could have more too. Oh, I didn't fucking take my reward. Those people could have more too. But they just choose mediocrity. They choose to be unknown. Yet, it seems like a lot of them are screaming for attention. I'm not saying I'm unique or anything like that, but I'm definitely a lot different than people you're gonna meet. You're not gonna meet another Dave. That's probably a good thing. It's only one of me. People have tried to impersonate me. Work out too well. Fuck. Yeah, I know. The world is thankful that there's only one of me. My boss says that. Everybody I know says, Dave, you're one of a kind, dude. Like, you're fucking... I'm just that crazy friend, man. That... Yo, Dave's here, it's gonna be a fucking party. Let's go. So I'm that guy. Everywhere. Girls are hit or miss for me. A hat and some charisma go a long way. A hat and charisma go a long way for Uncle Dave. I'm not in the mood right now, honestly. I just moved where I moved a couple weeks ago. I'm enjoying myself. I don't really desire any sexual encounters of any kind. It's kind of being myself, just letting me be myself and be with myself. And I'm finding it very therapeutic. I just focus on work and my projects, things I enjoy, and I don't feel lonely. Ah, fuck. It's gonna take me a few days to get in the swing of this. It would help if I would make planks. Because that I got a new laptop. A new lapping top. Very well. Very well, my friend. It's like an upgrade, 4 times more powerful than my last devices. I know you don't know about specs, but specs-wise, the other devices had between 2 and 4 cores, and between 4 and 8 logical processes. This one has 8 cores and 12 logical processes. Yeah, you can get, as long as you get something with a decent, with like an i5 and above, you can do whatever you want. It's a 12th generation i5 12450H, which is overkill for RuneScape, obviously, but all the other stuff that I do as well, streaming and everything, videos and everything, it's nice to have something more powerful. The only thing is, I wish I would have got the 16 gig instead of the 8, because believe it or not, just the few things that I run use a lot of RAM. i5 4 core. How many logical processes? Stop. That's fine. That's okay for what you're doing. If you were streaming and shit, it would be a little janky, but that's nice. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, you start feeling the cracks break a bit once you simply put, the software that I use outlived the hardware of the laptops. Like, I needed an upgrade. This laptop will act as my main rig for the next few years, God willing. Now, if I'm going to do anything like that, I would just use my other laptop, because I already have a LAMP server and everything on that, an environment as well. This laptop strictly for gaming, streaming, and watching movies. The other one I remote access that one and put the power on that one. Use it more than this one, because trying to preserve the device. I actually power it off when I'm not on it. I have a computer and 2 laptops, so switch between things. Jeffrey. It's fucking hyped. I was fucking actually fucking excited with my life. It's a 1 in 91. I got it on my 13th nest. I was fucking elated. I camp gargoyles whenever I need bars, and then, God willing, I'll have enough points after I get my plank sack to keep, buy them with points at that point, hopefully. But, I killed 282 gargoyles, and I got 225 bars in those kills, so took an hour, maybe, an hour and a half, but the bars will last much longer, you know? Volcano drops 20 and 6.99. Jesus Christmas. I will remember that in the future for sure, like post 99 stuff. Gargoyles, good morning. I didn't even know that. That's a lot of noted bars. I'll tell you what, the spirit tree thing has made all the difference in me enjoying this more. Literally, like, now what? I'm not doing anything until tomorrow at 2 when I have to go to the dentist. I'm relaxing and gaming. My heart rate's staying under 90 for the next 2 days. I'm not doing anything. I'm not hanging out with anyone. My buddy's not going to be hitting me up though because he lost his job. He picked up a job at Sheetz. He worked at a union slaughterhouse, and he took a knife and wrote "fuck you" in a piece of the meat that they used. They normally grind it up the line, and he did it to joke around with his buddy. Well, he didn't know that they were doing sample pieces and sending them out to other vendors. Well, one of the vendors got one of the boxes of knuckles, and when they opened it, it said "fuck you" carved into it. Well, they took it as like an offensive thing. Like they pressed harassment charges against the company because they thought it was them flexing. Well, it got traced back to my buddy. It got traced back to his line, and then yeah, he's fucked. They put him on a week suspension to delegate over the situation, and they settled the harassment case, and then they fired his ass. No possibility of any sort of unemployment. He also recently got fucked out of a lot of his land rights money. He has 10, well, it's not even his at this point, but there's 10 acres that he was living on that had oil rights. He was collecting the oil rights. He's getting like $6,000 a month or more. Well, some of his family came and stepped in and were like, no, this is not happening. Like, this is ours. And they put their foot down. They basically threw him out of his own home and took his money. I'm not getting a place with him though, dude. Fuck that. Dawson, I love him, but Dawson is on Dawson's time, dude. He ain't on your time, he ain't on my time. And I could just see rent or something getting twisted up or something happening, or like during the summer, we both have trailers. We both have property out where we stay. It's different. He deals with his shit, I deal with my shit. I don't want a room with him. I don't want to.
Met mij samengewerkt hebben op mijn album.
He would not be a very reliable roommate.
Ja, het is eigenlijk wat vroeger zeg maar gedaan werd in kleine barretjes met alleen maar muziekindustrie.
What are you doing?
Nu gewoon gedaan op grote schaal.
Ja.
Dus ja, de mensen die dus
What art thou doing?
mee hebben gewerkt aan mijn album komen dus voorbij. Die komen ook optreden.
Kun je al namen geven of wil je dat allemaal nog geheim houden?
Nou, ik heb sowieso de Thrillseekers.
Zo, oké dan.
Ik heb een track gedaan met Steve Elstrip. Die track heet Sublime. Die gaan wij samen ook live doen daar.
Gaaf zeg.
Ja, en daarbij hebben we ook nog... Steve die gaat dan ook nog een aantal tracks van zijn nieuwe album ook doen.
Ja.
We hebben natuurlijk een track die ik met Birgit heb gedaan. Dus Birgit die komt ook gezellig langs.
En ik heb ook gehoord dat het album daar voor het eerst te koop is. Heb ik dat goed begrepen? Of?
Ja, dat klopt, ja. Ja, er zijn wat steentjes met...
You get this Tribrighter Shores.
Daar is onder andere ook het album voor het eerst verkrijgbaar, zeg maar.
Geweldig hoor. Nou, het is natuurlijk een dodelijke combinatie. Jij en IDT, dat wordt natuurlijk een geweldig knalfeest aanstaande zaterdag.
Ja.
Ik geloof ook dat jij nog kaarten ging weggeven daarvoor.
Ik heb in mijn uitzending vorige keer heb ik zeg maar 5 kaarten weggegeven aan degene die met het antwoord kon komen op zeg maar hun gekste antwoord van waarom zou je naar dat feest willen.
Ja.
Nou, ik had een dosis reacties gekregen en ik heb er 5
Good name.
Oké.
Dus als ik die even kan oplezen, dan ga ik dat bij deze even gaan doen.
Ik zou zeggen brand los.
Als eerste actie, en dan noem ik zeg maar even... Want ik heb alleen maar hele rare e-mailadressen. Dus ik zeg AC, A-S-S-I, a.k.a. Hoi Design.
Ja.
Die mag lekker komen, want dan help ik
Ja.
bij zijn schoonmoeders verjaardag.
Ja.
Dus dat vind ik een goede reden.
Dat is altijd een goede reden.
Absoluut. Jeroen, a.k.a. Florianne Matser. Ja,
Oké.
dat vind ik een hele bijzondere naam. Vorige keer dat hij zat te luisteren, zat hij flink aan de paddo's. En dat vond hij zo'n geweldige trip. Toen hij de platen voorbij wilde komen in mijn show. Dat hij me nu als live wil horen.
Ja.
Dus bij deze.
Oké dan.
Remy Dollé. Die zegt van ja, ik wil dat sowieso niet missen. Ik heb al een kaartje gekocht. Maar ja, goh, als ik gratis kan, altijd beter.
Ja, goed.
Dus lekker Nederlands. Ik heb alleen een naam, Henk van Vodafone. Zo noem ik hem even.
Ja.
Hij komt uit het trendsloze Friesland en hij zou heel graag daar een keer bij willen zijn. Want goede trendsparties in Friesland zijn ver te zoeken. Dus bij deze. En Bernice van Dijk uit Zwolle. Dat wordt haar eerste echte dance-event. Dus dat zou dan met mij zijn dit keer.
Geweldig hoor.
Ja.
En dat waren ze?
Dat waren ze, de 5 winnaars. Ze hebben ondertussen, denk ik, al bericht gekregen van IDT.
Oké.
Dus ze staan allemaal op de gastenlijst en kunnen zaterdag lekker langskomen.
Mag ik jou in ieder geval ontzettend veel succes wensen. Ik kom zelf ook even bij je kijken hoor.
Ja, zeker.
Ik heb mezelf even op de gastenlijst gesneakt.
Ja, absoluut, absoluut.
Hey, dit is jouw nieuwe single.
Ja.
Hoe gaat die heten?
Dat is de titelsong van mijn album Right Away. Dus Right Away gaat je.
Ik ben heel erg benieuwd. Bedankt hè. Heel veel succes.
Goedjes man, dank je.
Oké, hoi.
Hoi.
I miss Hoy. Yes, sir. I'm gonna go see if there's this old lady here at the apartment building. Sometimes on the weekend, like my days off, I go and get coffee from her. So I'm gonna go see if I can bomb a cup of coffee.
De wetten van de radio zijn spijkerhard. Volgende week beloof ik draaien we die hele single van Ferry Korsten nog een keer. Na de boodschappen en het nieuws zijn wij terug met weer een uur State of Trance.
Your Thursday night dance treatment. The newest tunes selected. The hottest tracks in a row.
A State of Trance.
Ladies and gentlemen, your host for tonight, Armin van Buren. Non-stop in the mix with Armin van Buren.
Well, that was successful. Cup of grog. A cup of grog. I just ran up 3 flights of stairs. I'm gonna wait till I start drinking it, as to not give myself a fucking heart attack. Heart rate's been good. Heart rate's been nice. Thank God. I have a disease of the heart called tachycardia. So the fact that I can be at like 85 beats is like very good for me. Small cup of coffee. I didn't put much in there. I gotta bring her back her cup. Make sure you bring me back my cup. Is that okay? Thank you, Brenda. I smoke a joint with her. I get coffee. Symbiotic. She's the typical late 60s, early 70s grandma living in an apartment building, just a little out there, a little eccentric. I knock on her door and say it's me, and she goes, "Yeah, do you have any weed?" And then I'll smoke with her, and then get a cup of coffee, and then leave. Asking me if I have weed is like asking a fucking unicorn if it has a horn on its head. Is she a good... Oh yeah. I feel bad because this morning I didn't have time to stay long. I smoked quick and left, but she talked my ear off the one night. She came up here to do something. I rent the attic of an apartment building right now because I'm a fucking degenerate and it's cheaper than a room. Well, when people come up to get their stuff or whatever, do whatever, I'm just kind of here. So that's how we met. I'm pretty attracted to her too, you know. I mean, she may be 70 years old, but I feel like there might be some attraction going on there. She has no teeth. She smells like dental rot and cigarette. And her whole entire apartment, her whole room smells like piss, like cat piss. But she's so nice. She's such a sweetheart. I'm not actually attracted to her in any way, but she's just a nice person. She's the woman who called in the noise complaint on me my third night here. She didn't realize I was moving around some of my stuff, kind of settling in, and she called the landlord and said the new tenant, whatever, making a bunch of noise and blah blah blah. Well, she apologized. I told her if she ever did it again, I'd fucking... No, I'm just kidding. I just laughed and was like, oh, well, at least it wasn't somebody I don't like. I almost was gonna leave here if it happened again. Like, I was purposely quiet. You know, I was purposely quiet the one night. And I wanted to see if someone would make another complaint, because I know they're just fucking with me. And what I was gonna do if somebody made a complaint was just go and start banging on the ceilings, just standing over their rooms and jumping up and down and banging and throwing everything around and then leave. But luckily I didn't have to do that. It's the only rational thing to do, right? When you know your people are bitching at you on purpose, is to just destroy the whole situation. It's the most natural and sane response, right? I don't just leave. I burn the bridges thoroughly. You know, the building is owned by a guy named Dermeed, and he's an Indian guy. You're not supposed to be allowed to smoke inside or anything, but I smell cigarette 24/7. 24/7 I smell cigarette. Between the woman I know and the other guy on the floor. Below me there's three floors, and there's 3 rooms on the floor below me. Well, all 3 of them smoke cigarettes. No, the landlord's awesome. He's Indian. My friend. You're not just, hey, what's up? You're my friend, my buddy. Alright, yes boss, this, it. I love him. Little 5'2" guy. He brought me here. When he brought me here, I had already had money put down at another place. Well, a buddy of mine told me about this place, and it was like closer to work. So I just came to check it out. And when he was all done, showing me my room and everything, and showing me the kitchen and this and that and the other thing, well, he took me up to the attic of the building and said that I could put extra spare stuff, or if I had any clothes or stuff like that, you know. I said, how much to stay up here? And he's like, no, you can't stay in the attic. There's no insulation in the roof. You'll freeze. The summer, it's the winter, the cold. I said, dude, I've lived in my car before. How much? He's, I cannot let somebody. I pulled out $2,100 and handed it to him. Okay, my friend. Okay, my friend. Money transcends all languages. Here's 3 months up front. Leave me alone. I'll pay you $700 a month to rent your space in your building, in your attic. And that was that. Money transcends language barriers. It transcends religions. It transcends everything. Is it big? Oh yeah, dude. I got like, well, my little nook, my little area. It's a king-size mattress, and then like, but it goes like 80 feet that way, 50 feet that way. I think it's haunted. I hear shit. Stuff drops down, gets knocked around. I had to drill a hole in the floor. Everybody who has internet here, I call it the fucking modem room, because like it's in a room where when the ISPs come and set people up, they put the modems in that room, whatever, and people go off Wi-Fi. I ran a 150-foot Ethernet cable through the building from the ground floor to where I'm at, and it only left me with about 2 feet of room on the cord. I had to drill holes. I had to push. I snake Ethernet cables up through holes in the ceilings. I snake it. I take a coat hanger and I tape the butt of the Ethernet cable to it, and I slowly pull it up 1 floor at a time. It's painstaking because you have to go to the floor, stick the hanger down in, connect it, go up, pull it up, make sure it doesn't fall back in, connect it on the floor above that, pull it up. But I've set up and disassembled so many rigs in the past 10 years and moved so many places, and it's just normal to me at this point to have to run lines and stuff. I got my little space heater. It's actually very cozy, like very cozy, like when I'm big chilling at night, when I'm watching movies, like I hook up my second monitor and I just chill. I just fucking lay in bed when I'm off work. Lay and relax. My big thing now is, it started out in gaming chairs and then it moved to lounge chairs and lazy boys, and now we are in the bed era. We are in the bed / laying down era of our gaming. We're complete reclined, more than reclined. We're literally in bed, There's reclined gaming, and then there's complete fucking just chilling out gaming. And that's what we're going for. Thank you, Brenda, for the coffee. I left her keep the joint, so let her get baked up. Let her enjoy that. I must actually really be feeling good today. Like, I had coffee, I was running around. We got a good heart rate going today. What's going up? I was told by my cardiologist I'm meant to monitor my heart rate over the next few weeks. And if something doesn't change, they're gonna have to put a defibrillator in me. I'm 30 years old, getting a defibrillator. Good job. You really took care of yourself. You all watched it. Live fast, die young. It's not just a statement. I know this is gonna suck for the next few weeks doing this method, but the rewards, Mason. It's all about the rewards, Mason. You guys want to swing your dicks around with me like helicopters? What? It's a good friendship building exercise. You know, you're not supposed to give someone like me caffeine. You're not supposed to give someone like me coffee, dude. Swing what way, man? You're swinging your penis around. Swinging what? What are you, homophobic? There's nothing homosexual about that, and even if there was, who cares? What are you, fucking homophobic? You're trying to get canceled in 2025? You're gonna get canceled in 2025, man. You're helicopter phobic. Ah, okay, that's better. That's different. That's different. I don't go for that other shit here. I want people to be able to fucking whatever they're into, unless they're not a pet, unless they're a fucking pedophile, then I have a problem. Everything else, if you want to fuck a pillow, good for you, man. Let it out. Have no judgment, other than what I already mentioned. I have a friend of mine who non-ironically has a life-size doll, sex doll. Very lonely guy. It's a little extreme for me, man. Can you imagine, like, your mom comes to visit or something, or like, and it just falls out of the closet or something? It's like, I'm working on something. I'm taking anatomy classes again, Mom. She'd probably be very, like, she wouldn't judge me or be mean to me, but she would just be very, like, surprised by that. Bird's nest. I could use another spirit tree so I could put one in the farming guild. Did you guys watch the fucking the boxing fights the other night? The boxing matches? I got to see Mike Tyson fight. I could say that now, that in my lifetime I got to watch a Mike Tyson fight. Even though it wasn't like the fucking reruns of all the fights I watched over the years. Still got to see him live. I could die happy. None of us would have been able, whether it was staged, whether it was somebody holding back, whether it was not one of us would have been able to go 8 rounds without falling on the ground, gasping for air. And anybody who says differently, you're delusional, or maybe you work out a lot, I'm sorry to attack you. Maybe you're a professional boxer, kickboxer or something, and I don't know it. But 99% of the people that made comments about the fight, it's like, dude, even if it was staged, you wouldn't even have been able to go 8 rounds running around like that, bobbing around like that, swinging like that. Like, I know he only swung 97 punches and connected with 18, but he's 60 years old. Like, my cardio is awful, god awful. Watching boxing makes me feel winded. Like, I work a very physically laborious job, but it's short bursts of physical, like, move 2,000 pounds of beef from there to that cooler, and then cut it up, and move it from the block to the tubs to another cooler, You know what I'm saying? It's like pad work from Tyson. Thought it would be the same thing. Pads are and a 220-pound Jake Paul who hits back. Now, here's the thing with those training fights. He was amped up, recording, Now, here's the thing. The guy he was punching in the pads didn't leap back 4 feet like Paul did. Every time he tried to get in on him and hit him, Jake Paul bounced back 4 feet. That doesn't, the guy in the pads doesn't jump back away from him. He stands there and takes the hits. Jake wasn't going to stand there and take the hits. He's going to bob around him. Going to run around him the whole time. He just ran around him the whole time, running around him, tagging him. He wasn't going to knock him out. He wasn't going to be able to knock, but if Jake would have just once, lost that jump, and Tyson would have got just a couple good, things could have went very different, but I don't think it was staged. I think people who say it was staged are just fucking jealous. They watched people make $60 million in 25 minutes. You know what I mean? This fight tripled Mike Tyson's net worth. It's the most money he's had since the early 90s. It's a win for everyone. Everybody's all about money anyway. And the thing is, too, when it comes to combat sports, is you can't even get mad because it's like, alright, you get in the ring, bitch. You generate enough audience to make $20 million. You won't. And you won't. Because you ain't shit. Because none of us are shit. Every person who commented on the fights and made the good or bad comments, none of us are shit. None of us could bring together the whole world or as large of an audience as they did. So keep hating. I respect the shit that those guys do, man. I respect people who build awareness for things they're passionate about. I know a lot of people don't like Jake Paul, but can't deny that he's helped the sport. So in that way, I respect him, He's not just some YouTuber. He's taking it seriously. He's taking boxing seriously, and not a single one of us here could fight him. Not a single one of you, and myself included, would get in the ring and last more than a round with Jake Paul. We'd be gassed, we'd be winded, we'd be on the ground. And if you say otherwise, then I guess you're a combat fighter. You must be trained, and because you're going to have a really, it's gone beyond just making fun of him and calling him some YouTuber. You're not going to get in the ring with him. He got in the ring with Mike Tyson. I don't care how old Mike Tyson is. Would you have fought Mike Tyson? Would you have fought, even at 58, would you have tried to fight him? I wouldn't. What the fuck would I do? My little fucking fist. 170 pounds right now. Come on. I wouldn't have fought him. I don't care how old he is. Mike Tyson. He managed to remain upright and lucid for 8 rounds at 60 years old. I'm not fucking with that guy. I can't go up 3 flights of steps without trying to relax and calm down on the way up. I have such high levels of anxiety, and I have a heart condition. So, those two things combined, it's I wouldn't even attempt to fight these people. Believe it or not, I did a lot of damage to my heart from smoking cigarettes and doing drugs, and a lot of things that I've done over the past few years. And I'm now just trying to live a healthier lifestyle and, be caring more about myself. I think that's in short supply for a lot of people, caring about themselves and trying to do better. rabbit. Look. God. No, I didn't mean to. No. Got me wanting a coffee now? You gotta go make one? Why you letting fucking people like me influence you, man? Don't do that. For fuck me sake, I forgot to fucking turn these into planks again. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. I'm a very influential guy. I would say I'm an easy target to make fun of and take out things on. Even though nobody says anything to my face in person, it's all internet talk. I'm just somebody that's easy to point at and, oh ha, he's different. He's something wrong with him. That's fine. I spent my whole life a fucking outcast. I could deal with it in my 30s too. I'm happy with myself, so it doesn't matter who else is. That's my philosophy. If you're enjoying your life and everything you're doing is legal and you're not hurting anyone, you're not doing anything wrong, who cares what somebody says? If you do care, you need to reassess your situation, because you're not as sturdy as you think if you're letting other people's comments or thoughts on you influence anything that you do. You have to get that stuff out of your head. It doesn't matter what they think. But no one's gonna help you, you know? No one's gonna say, alright man, here you go, here's a couple $1,000, help you get your life together, You gotta do it on your own, you gotta do everything on your own, bro. I hope so. I hope everybody's doing good. And for the people who aren't doing good, I hope it gets better. You know? I hope it gets easier for you. It will. Might seem like the end of the world now, but trust me, it'll pass. You probably do, you sick fuck. I don't judge or anything, but I hope you at least wash it. Ah, we're out of slanks. Yeah, people say I make them laugh. I don't really know why or understand. I don't think I'm funny. I just say what comes to my mind. I don't know, there's people that try to be funny, and then there's people that just naturally can make people laugh just by talking. And you can very quickly tell between authenticity and a show, a put on. If you think I'm a put on, you haven't known me for the past couple years. It's not a put on. I'm actually as fucked up in the head as they say. My brain only works in numbers and ranks and RuneScape. It doesn't care about other things. When you've been doing the same thing since 2017, you know, going for ranks, top page main, top page hardcore, now top page... That's all you have in your head. You don't have anything else. Be making... I mean, it would be a very, very good delusion that I've lived over the past several years if none of it was true. But, somebody who was on acid smoking weed with a statue of Virgin Mary the other night. You can't make up my last few years of my life. I sat there for 2 hours talking to a statue. Smoking weed, talking to a statue. I was fucking fried out, dude. I had the last of my tablets, and we did one last trip till next summer probably. And for some reason, I thought it would be a good idea. I went and visited my family. I visited my grandparents, and they had a dinner and stuff going on, and get together with some relatives. Well, I was in another world. I was laughing about shit that no one was saying. I was just fucking... My mom got really mad. I went to my brother's... She had a birthday party for my brother a month or two ago, and she got really mad that I showed up tripping. Even though nobody else knew, she could hear my voice. Like, she could hear that. She's like, "What are you on? What are you on?" I'm like, you know, blah, 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 blah. And she was like making it bad. I'm like, can you not throw that energy at me right now? Like, you're really starting to, like, you can't, when you're on that, you can't let other people get in your head. Like, you can't let what they're saying or what they're doing, because you'll end up wigging out. Everybody says it's the environment, no, it's the people you end up around. But, if you are taking that and you can't control it, don't take it. I can control myself. I can control where my mind goes, where my thoughts are. Every time I trip, I go into it with a purpose. Whether it be figuring out something that I might not be able to figure out on my own, whether it be sometimes you need a good ego death. Sometimes you gotta be reminded that we're so much smaller than the grand scheme. We have nothing to do with it. None of us have any sway on anything that's gonna change the world. And once you get that in your head, you lose that thoughts of yourself being somebody, being important. I mean, what is importance? What does matter? Is it money? Is it status, looks, who your friends are? What matters? I only believe in one thing that matters, and that's keeping yourself calm and cool and just relaxing and trying to live life for the right reasons. That's the only belief I have. I don't believe in religion or any stuff like that. I don't believe in Harry Potter and Santa Claus and Jesus and all that stuff, but I do believe in self-care, mental management, compartmentalization of what you can fix right now and what you can't fix right now. And if it's something that you can't fix right now, get it out of your head. I know it's hard. I know it sounds impossible, but it can be done. It just takes a lot of work. You can only fix what you can fix. If you can't change something, don't think about it. If it's something that you could be making changes towards, then by all means, do so. But if it's something that if it's going to get you upset and you have no control over it, don't react. It has nothing to do with you. It's like that spider right there. In real life, if I saw a spider the size of both of my feet, I would probably freak the fuck out, but it's not real. Anytime I feel defeated in a social situation, I just start and I stop and I ask everyone what rank they are. And I don't get a lot of answers, just a lot of weird looks. Can you imagine? Every time somebody gives you shit, what fucking rank are you? Jerk. What rank are you, jerk? What rank am I? What does that mean? You know, this game actually, like, I'm not a very attractive guy. I'm aware of that. You know, when I put a hat on and take off my glasses, I can go from like a 4 to like a 6, maybe a 5.5. Maybe a 5.5-ish, 6. But I've found that females are more into me because I pay them no attention because all I'm thinking about is RuneScape, and all I'm doing at work on my phone is playing RuneScape, and like, it almost makes them like wonder, like, why isn't he giving me attention? Why doesn't he? It's like, bro, I don't care about you. I care more about my RuneScape account. Yo, what's good, bro? You used to watch? I'm sorry. Well, why would you come back here, man? A fucking crazy guy. Fucking need a bean can and a piece of string to reach me. Passing by. My man. Well, I'm glad. What was your name before? I don't recognize that name. I don't recognize that one. Remember me spitting in my room? I think that was when I was renting a basement space. Where the fuck am I going? We on a farm run or are we doing comp? Yeah, I was a top page raving lunatic, top page main at the time. It was awesome. Great times. I was top page hardcore until March. I died in March. I died. You haven't seen nothing yet, Phoenix. Those streams were just prequels to the future. The demons have most definitely taken me. How many times did you write Bitcoin today? How many times a day do you write it? Very intrigued by that. It's very just a strange goal, but it's a goal. I'll never hate on a goal. This guy right here is writing the word Bitcoin 21 million times, and he's almost at 600,000 times. He's a writer. He's a writer, but he's challenging himself to a very, very challenging, in my opinion, commitment. So just imagine writing the same word over and over and over and over again, hundreds of thousands of times. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty cool. I could dig it. His Twitter is the same as his name on here, I'm pretty sure. I followed him on Twitter the other day. I was confused what was going on. I was like, holy shit. I found somebody crazier than me. I finally found someone crazier than me, man. You don't know what that means to me. I'm gonna write anti-disestablishmentarianism 25 million times. I'm gonna write supercalifragilisticexpialidocious 20 million times. Oh my god, dude, my mom used to make me write shit. I learned the trick though. You write whatever the fuck it is that I do. Well, before my mom had my Game Boys to take from me, or my laptops or stuff that I liked, she would make me do that. Well, the one time, I think she said I had to write 1,000 times or whatever it was, or more, and I wrote fuck you. Like, filled the pages with fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Just pages of I brought it down to her like an hour or two later, 2 hours later, and she's like, I'm really, really glad that you did that for me. And then I hear, oh my god. I'm telling your stepdad about this when he gets home from that night. That was the worst fucking thing in the world as a kid. I'm just gonna tell Kevin what you did to me all day. You bitch. Fucking hated living there. I was so glad when I graduated and I moved the fuck out. I was 17. I was on my own. I was on my own since I was 15. I just would stay there when I wanted to fucking eat. Ah, fuck, I forgot to go to her. I lived with friends. I got a job when I was 16, lived with friends. Basically didn't need to go home because my stepdad was glad that I wasn't there, so I basically was on my own at 16, and then it was rough to get where I am now. I remember 12 years ago, I was 18, working 3 jobs to come up with $400 a week. I work 1 job and make $4,000 a week right now, so I guess you could say through all the tribulations, I've managed to come out on top. And I played a fuckload of RuneScape throughout all of it. You need to be the hardest working person in your own universe. You have your life, and you need to work as hard as you can at it. No one else is going to. Do I log into my... I don't even remember the password, and I took it off my authenticator and my launcher the night I died. I logged in, saw I was dead, and then logged it off and never touched it again. Same with my main. I haven't been on the main in 4 years. I gave it to a friend of mine who's no longer my friend. So that account's effectively inert. I would never log into that. Playing on an Iron Man in the shadow of your dead hardcore, like, that's just stupid. Plus, I'm way too far behind to ever get to the top as a regular. I don't play this game to not get top page in whatever game mode I'm playing. So, for me to play an Iron Man, it would imply that I was playing for fun only, which isn't why I play. I don't just play for fun. I think my Iron Man's top 150. My main's top 150. I think they're still both. They're definitely not in the 200s yet. I know that. They're still pretty up there. I think that irks a lot of people too, that cause shit. It's like, I have accounts that I don't play anymore that are ahead of them. So to see me on a UIM, it's like, yeah, well, I'm gonna do better than you on this too. I'm gonna get farther than you. No matter what people say about me, they will not be able to say they were ranked 16 main once, they were ranked 14 hardcore once. Most of them will not be able to say that stuff, so most of their opinions mean nothing to me. 90% of people, 99% of opinions mean nothing to me. There's the 1% of opinions that people have that I actually sort of agree with on certain topics. But for the most part, I don't agree with a lot of people. I've gained over 10 billion XP. The only closest to what I've done is Alkin. When it comes to multiplied game modes. I don't count RS3, I'm only talking about old school RuneScape. I'm not talking about the other game because it's not the same. He may be playing for fun, but he's still top 5. And he's also top page Iron Man at the same time. And he was top page main on here once. So if he gets top page UIM before I do, then he's gonna have to beat me. monstrous. Oh, that coffee sat well, man. It's a good cup. What do they call coffee in the UK? Well, they like tea over there more than that, huh? Dirty bean juice. That's a good name. Bean Juice 26. That's a fucking good name, dude. Bean Juice. I don't watch or give a shit what Alka does because he's a community pantering pompous ass who stays out of every single disagreement possible so that he doesn't put any ripples in his fucking pantered audience. He's just like all the other motherfuckers that are popular in RuneScape. They all have the same opinions. They all have the same group of people. They're just there to take your money. And y'all give it to them. Alkin, I will say, deserves it. SparkMac deserves it. Sickner, they all deserve it. They've all... While I was masturbating in high school, Alkin was making progress videos on YouTube. You know what I mean? He earned it. He's an arrogant dick, but he earned it. You can't take anything away from the guy. I don't like him because he's, like I said, somebody told him once, he hosted me a few times, and then someone was like, oh yeah, don't host him, he's this, he's that, and he went right along with it. So that to me makes him a sheep. When I was top page hardcore, there was him talking some shit. It was like, dude, you're just a fucking sheep, man. Just go back to your pasture. You were bigger when you were... He was bigger when he was rank 1. The dude had 1,000 viewers back then. You dropped the ball, and you're half of what you were. So I don't have any envy. I don't envy anyone who lets rank 1 slip away from them on purpose. He could have held off 5th. He has complete fucking free time and ability. But he let him pass. He rolled over on his side and let McGee in 5th and just let him pass. That to me means he doesn't have the fighting spirit in him. Plus, I know I've got more pussy in my life than him. Guaranteed. I may look like Mr. Clean, but he looks like something from one of the hobbits from fucking Lord of the Rings. I am jealous. I'm jealous as fuck at the fact that I didn't think big. I'm not jealous of him. I'm not jealous of any of I'm jealous of the mentality that I should have had. Making videos, getting involved in stuff, putting out content. But it wasn't in me. I'm not jealous of them. I'm jealous of the fact that I didn't capitalize like I should have. I could have built an audience over the years. If I would have started streaming and stuff, making videos in like 2013, 2014, I could have garnered something for myself, but I didn't. I didn't do shit. I didn't do shit. I was just another guy playing. Jeffrey. Gotta go visit my man, Jeffrey. You know what I don't get? I keep fixing these people's houses and then fucking 10 minutes later I have to go back and remodel it again. Like, what are they doing? Are they having fucking... They must be having freak-offs. Dude, they're having freak-offs in their houses. That's why I have to keep repairing everything. The freak-offs. Jeffrey! I think the sketchiest NPC out of all of these is Norman. He just gives me a weird vibe, man. He's got that backpack on. Fucking Norman Bates type shit. He's got the backpack. He's living in some weird fucking place upstairs. I don't get a good feeling from him. He only has a couple things. Seems like he's hiding something. There's all kinds of shit there. I saw it was in that backpack. There was peanut butter. There was a fucking whip. One of those fucking ball gags. I don't even want to know. I don't want to know what else was in there. All I saw was peanut butter and a whip and a ball gag. That was enough for me. If you see peanut butter at if they have peanut butter on them, you know they're sketchy people, man. Okay? Anybody that walks around with peanut butter in their backpack with no bread or anything or jelly or anything, you gotta be a little worried about them. Just what's with the peanut butter, man? Oh shit, I didn't cut logs. What's with the peanut butter, man? %20 of Americans have used sandwich spread as a sexual lubricant. A man beat a 3 homicide conviction by having Skippy peanut butter down the back of his pants, and then during the proceedings starting to eat the peanut butter, and they cleared the courtroom and labeled him insane, and then he got out 10 years later of the insanity ward. Dude, I don't want to start theories or like rumors, but like those lonely motherfuckers that post pictures of them and their dogs all the time and like live vicariously through their pets because nobody's interested in them as a person. I don't know, man. I think they might be using peanut butter, you know what I mean? I feel like there's some peanut butter activities going on. Everybody knows those guys on Twitter who post pictures of their dog and they send dog pictures to girls. It's really weird behavior. Look at my dog! Oh, guys, I would love pictures of dogs or animals because I'm having a bad day. Oh, here you go, Tiffany. This is my Labrador. I hope you feel better today. Fucking ponce. Leela. Leela. The topic of people using peanut butter for weird things with animals reminded you of what you were thinking about? I can't use that word on here, man. I gotta time you in and out. That's considered a slur now. I need to block that word. Thank you for reminding me, because that's considered a slur now, calling somebody that. Block terms and phrases. Okay, put that in there. Alright, there we go. Now I don't have to worry about that again. It actually is. It's up there with using any other term than transgender or homosexual or any sort of race. It's considered a racist, prejudiced, hateful term. And the very people who made it that way are the very definition of that phrase. Men who are lesser of men than other men have made it harder for men to be men. Does that philosophy make sense to you? We've all done cringe things. We've all sent stupid DMs to girls. We've all gotten wrapped into shit. We've all had... But it's about becoming a man and learning from those things and becoming stronger and becoming more reliable and dependable and being a man. Not, you don't grovel to girls. They come to you. If a girl wants something, she will come to you. You don't go to them. You don't go looking for them. No. That's not how it works. If a girl wants something, she will take it. She will have it, and she will initiate it. You don't have to do anything. People who message these girls pictures of their dogs and shit, fucking groveling, and it's like, it just gives everyone else a bad name. I mean, there's a cringe compilation of me, and some of the stuff I said is not as cringe as some of the stuff people say on a daily basis. And I was 19. I'm okay with it all, though, because I'm the only reason Trance Music met his wife. I'm the only reason RM Tank met his wife. I'm the only reason Thurko met his wife. I don't know how many people in this game, I'm the reason why they met their wives. Because they find one girl that's into them, and boom, they marry them. My toss-aways, my toss-asides were these guys' first girls that gave them attention. And now they're married. You're welcome. You're fucking welcome. I didn't even get a piece of cake from any of the weddings either. What kind of shit is that? Yeah, I didn't even get a fucking piece of wedding cake. Trance Music wouldn't have met Hannah if I didn't bring her on the Hexus TS back in my e-dating days. If Thurko wouldn't have met his wife if I wouldn't have hosted her on Twitch. RM Tank wouldn't have met his wife if I wouldn't have fucking blew her off and then she made a RuneScape Twitter and got involved in the community. Like, I didn't get a single piece of fucking wedding cake from any of these weddings from these dorky ass guys that would have never met a girl otherwise. What the fuck? There's something basically wrong with that, right? People talk about that stuff. They talk, oh, I love hearing about the old Hexus days and the trance music drama. The only reason that existed is because I was horny and I was on a Slayer task and I started hitting up Hannah and fucking asking her for her Skype and shit. Fucking, I'm the only reason these people had a lot of the shit they have to talk about. I get no fucking birthday, and I got no cake from any of the weddings. I didn't get any cards. Nothing. Bullshit. Nah, I don't give a fuck. I think it's funny that girls that I tossed to the side, these guys found them and married them, dude. Like, the first girls that gave them attention married them. It's fucking cringe. I will never date a girl online again in my life. Let's just say that I will never make advancements as well. Ever again. Ever. I have a few female friends, both in and out of game, and then I have a girl that's into me, and then I have a girl that I'm into that wants nothing to do with me, so it's just one of those things. The people we want nothing to do with us. The people that want us want nothing to do with them. I get into relationships without trying because I don't try. When you're trying to find somebody and you're looking for somebody and you're lonely and you're depressed, they don't like that. They don't like that shit at all. Might as well put a fucking hat on that says I'm a Ponce. I don't know if Ponce is allowed on here or not. That's a good phrase. What I do with girls online, what I used to do is I would get them to fall for me, get them into me, and then ghost them. And that's really mean, so I stopped doing that. Stopped talking to girls online altogether. From Peppermint RS to Hannah to Lovey to girls you don't even know about anymore, I played the same shit on all of them. Left them all in fucking dismay. Let some other nerds pick up the pieces. Here, have my seconds. The only girl that I introduced to somebody that I had no idea who she was Thurko's wife. That was just complete by chance. I happened to host her. He was in my stream, and they went from there. I never made any advancements towards that girl. I never knew her like that. That was the only girl that I didn't have something going on with that I introduced to someone by accident. You know, that day, if I wouldn't have hosted that person, it's like that guy wouldn't have met. He wouldn't be married. But I didn't get any fucking wedding cake, so. What the fuck? No invite to the weddings, no cake, nope. Remember that fucking really hot chick that I pulled a few years back? We were doing chambers together. I think there's a picture of me and her on that HLC cringe Twitter. She's married now too. After she broke up with me, this other guy got with her and then married her. Good times. Where's this tweet? Tell me they didn't get rid of this. Oh, yo, look at this setup. Remember this setup? This was like the best setup I ever had at one point. They hated on it so hard, but that was such a good setup. Look at this. The Dury Lord. Yo, the Dury Lord. And then here's me and Lauren. Yeah, that was her name, Lauren. I think she was probably top 5 for, like, attractive girls that I got with on the internet. She was definitely in the top 5. She's married to some fucking day trader dork now, though, dude. I feel bad for her. She's got no excitement in her life. The sex is probably mediocre as fuck. I feel bad for her. If I ever got to talk to her again, I would just laugh. I'd just be like, how's life being a fucking... How's normie life going for you there? No excitement. How's fucking normal life going? Conformitist female. Dildo Smids is this guy's name, dude. That's a cool name. Dildo Smids. The fuck does that mean? What is Dildo Smids? He has a dildo and he smokes mids. I figured it out. He owns a dildo and he only smokes mids. That's okay. We've all been there. Oh, is it? I should know. I listen to fucking Dutch all night long, all day long when I listen to these episodes. Is it like Smitty, like Smith? Does that make sense? Is it like Smith in America? They like if somebody was Smitty, their last name would be Smith, or like along them lines. Oh, I gotta go pee, dude. This coffee went right through me. I'll be back in like 2 or 3 minutes. My fucking neighbor, my lady Brenda here, this old lady that gives me coffee, she wants to smoke another joint. Why do I always befriend old people, man, with no weed and they need to smoke mine? I killed the final fly that was flying in this attic. No one's ever lived up here. Well, those big horse flies go to the heat, they go to the top. Well, they gone now. I also had to help Brenda she was freaking out. Her computer, she clicked on, you ever hear about your grandmother or seen anybody click on those fucking Microsoft Air thing pops up, your computer's been taken over, your computer, all you do is go to the task manager and close it out, but it wants you to call, it wants you to give money, and it wants you to do all this shit. Well, she fucking clicked on something. I'm gonna go over her computer for her. She's got a little Dell. She's got a Dell with an i3 in it. An i3 1005. It's an old processor. But she is convinced that something's wrong with it, and I'm gonna go over it for her. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm going to factory reset it. I'm gonna see if she wants to get ExpressVPN or Aura or both, which I'm gonna recommend to her. There's no need for an antivirus. Okay, when you're paying for antivirus like McAfee and Norton and this, you're wasting your time, your money. You are not safe ever. So don't waste your time and money, because if somebody really wanted to do something to you, it won't matter if you have McAfee or not. So stop wasting your money. That's what I tell anybody who pays for antivirus software. When you're perfectly fine, if you stay off of fucking stupid sites, use a VPN, don't have any footprint of yourself out there, and just use Windows Defender. I would call them the hosts. They're not the virus. They didn't create they're not smart enough to create a virus, so they're the hosts. The virus is created by somebody who's smart enough to do it, and then they become the host of the virus because they put it into their computer. They're the host. A lot of people on the internet are hosts. They don't even realize that a simple WordPress website, you could put Google Analytics on it, and it shows geolocation to the point if a person knows where you live if you go on their website. And you're not using a VPN. You're not protected. Just remember that every time you go on a website, you're geographically located unless you're running a VPN. People wonder when they go on to woowang.com to watch this, and they download that, and they do it, and then they wonder why they get a virus or why they get hacked or why shit happened. It's like, I go on RuneScape, I go on Twitch, I go on Netflix, and I go on Discord, and Hulu, and YouTube. That's it. Porn, I watch on my phone. I watch midget porn because it's half the data. What, man? I gotta save money. Midgets need love too. I actually try to refrain from porn. I have enough things in my head from things I've done. And plus, I have one girl on call right now. I could call her in the locker, as they call it. But I just don't want to hang out with her. She's like really too much. Too much. You should shave. You need to get out more. You need to do. It's like, all right, mom. Like, I'll fucking date my mother if I'm gonna date someone like that. I always find these girls that they're like my mom, dude. They act like my mom. It's like, fuck off. I'm not gonna change. It's not a phase, mom. What the fuck is that fly doing? He's alive. I get him. Fucking fly. You know, we could have coexisted. We could have been friends. Me and those flies could have been friends. They have all this space. All this space. But they have to come to my lamp. My lamp. That's all I have. That's all I have. It's a couple items, guys. I got $50,000 in my checking account, and I don't even know how much in a shoebox, but all I own is a couple laptops, some computers, a mattress, a trailer, an acre of land, a shitty car. And these flies, they're gonna come and fucking bother me. I don't have, that's one of my only possessions is that lamp. And they gotta fuck with it. One of my only possessions that means something to me, okay? I've had that lamp for like 6 years now. It's my favorite lamp. It's a little saggy, a little droopy. Well, it's a little droopy and all, but me and that lamp have gained so much XP together. Put a nice LED bulb in it. Dropped it so many times over the summer. Never broke, thank God. What am I doing? Oh. I can't even take this seriously until I have a plank sack. It's so stupid. You do one contract and you have to go back. At least once you get the plank sack, you can get in the routine of doing 2, go and stock up, 2, go. This is fucked. This is the most challenging thing I have left for Max. After this, it's all open season. I plan to max by May. March, April, May, and that span. Probably sooner though, honestly, dude. I'm probably because of that Herbler minigame. The Herbler minigame and Demonic and Sinister Offering devalued Iron Man. Devalued UIM heavily. And I can't wait to do Broken Tot, dude. Temperous Tot. Build up shit for... You could build up shit... Rodney Farbo's hardcore, he did like 115 mil fire making XP before he had to loot. That's fucked. I can't wait. It'll be my second time doing 200 mil fire making with Winter Tot. And my fourth time doing 200 mil fire making ever. Because I did 200 mil fire making with Redwoods on my main, with Tot my hardcore, and I'll do Tot on here, and I did Magic Logs back in the other game years ago. I'm like Jebram, except different skills, lots of skills. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm short one plank. Yeah. My plan right after Max, I think I already told you. I don't know if I told you or not. My plan last night. I was talking about it last night, I think. It's pretty simple for me. The thing of it is like, this being my third rodeo, and the fact that it's not even as, to get to the top isn't even as far as I had to go on 2 other accounts. So it's kind of like, I kind of feel like I have an advantage over my competition, even though I started 10 years late. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know what top page is. Jeffrey Dahmer and Norman Bates both need their houses repaired in game. I don't. The last time I did, I woke up with baby oil, about an empty bottle of baby oil, and a rash on my back. I don't trust him anymore after that. like my doctor, puts his finger in my butt during the entire time he's talking to me, and he says that's how he keeps track of my heart rate. I don't know, I just feel like it's a little extra. The whole time, like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, he's got his finger up my butt. And he doesn't wear gloves because he says it gives a better, he's able to test it better without, I don't know, he gives me my medication, so.
For the early arrivals, welcome to the
Can you imagine? My doctor puts his finger in my butt, man. You know, I was a victim of a sexual assault when I was 7 years old, and the gentleman tried to remove my trousers in a closet at my mom's friend's house. And I kicked the shit out of him and ran out into the room, and my mom's friend was, "Oh my god, not again, not again." And my mom sympathetically just sort of... But what would have happened if I wasn't helpless? What would have happened if I was helpless? Like if I was just a little, like not a normal kid. I was not a normal kid. I had 160 IQ at 6 years old. I was talking in sentences when I was a year and a half. So I knew immediately what was going on, what's right from wrong. But as a victim, as a near victim, how can you not blow the lid off of it? Like, I don't care how scared the person made. Like, there were other times in my life where people tried things and tried to extort me and tried to say this and say that. It's like, people wait until someone else speaks out and then they speak out. Fucking speak out, man. If something's happening to you and it's not right, don't hide it. It's nothing to be ashamed of. You didn't do anything. You didn't do anything wrong. Like Robin, for example, his dentist puts his finger in his butt. He doesn't know why. So, like, he's afraid to tell anybody. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to tell everyone, but I want you to feel better, man. I want you to know you're not alone. We've all had a finger in our ass before. Silly wabbit, silly wabbit, silly wabbit, silly wabbit, silly wabbit. Why does this tree got crystal all over it, dude? Is it on meth? A huge common tree, infused. Mushroom. Magic mushrooms, take them and you'll feel okay about the day. Did you know that doctors are giving people with autism ketamine? My doctor was talking about it with me. I was like, "Doc, I've done K before. Like, are you kidding me?" Like, I have autism, bipolar disorder, manic depression, anxiety, panic attacks, ADHD, combined type attention deficit disorder, and schizophrenia, all raveled into one. This is all diagnosed too. It's not just I think I have something wrong. Now, thank God I don't hear anything. Thank God. But when I skits out, Like, what I'm doing on RuneScape right now is a complete schizophrenic episode. Going for top page on a UIM, and it's a complete manic fucking episode. There's nothing other to explain it. There's no reason for it. There's no justification for it. It's a complete fucking, like, mental episode. I'm convinced this game is, like... It's just a fucking simulation I'm stuck in. I gotta keep grinding. I was taken away from everything else, and now this is all I have left. Hello! What are you doing, Welder? What are you doing, Beam Girl? Beam Girl! I can't even fucking stand outside and look out the window without getting fucking scared. Scared of heights. Why don't you just buy it? You have money, right? Just buy the maps if you can't afford them. There's no way you're gonna come up with 15 mil in game. Just bite the couple bucks. If you weren't married, I'd give you a bill and buy you a membership. Give you a party hat or something, sell it on RS3, and give you like a couple bill. But I'm just kidding. You'd be set with everything for the rest of your in-game life, but fucked up. Can't afford it right now, you barely didn't work. Ah, fuck. Weather, what kind of weather? Because it just doesn't rain here anymore. I haven't seen rain in Jersey since July. Pennsylvania as well, from what I heard. Just don't rain no more. There's fires burning, and there's water shortages in counties. I'm so tired of people bitching about the price of costs of stuff though, man. Like, we know things are expensive, you know? And I want to be an arrogant prick who makes 4K a week, and I want to just get, like, milk and just dump it, film me dumping milk and, like, put in money for gas and just put the gas, just dump it. Be like, it doesn't matter whether you have it or not, how much it costs. Rich, poor, in the middle, nothing, everything, it doesn't matter. None of it matters. It's all fucking materials. It's bullshit. Doesn't matter who the president is. Doesn't matter who the government is. Like, well, you gotta adapt if it gets down to it, Kalen. You gotta figure something out. Gotta have backups. Oh, fuck, that flies back. Dude, this fly is fucking with me. I got him. I got him. No, I'm not a complete scummer and I didn't bring flies. I'm in an attic that wasn't lived in. And bugs like flies tend to go to the high, warm places. Well, it is cold as fuck in here now. And they're slowly going away. You've been playing for a while, consider taking a break. What the fuck does that mean? What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Take a break? What do I look like, a fucking bald guy with glasses that's gonna go outside and fucking make friends? Take a break? And do what? Go where? It's my day off. It's Sunday. What am I supposed to do, man? I just worked 53 hours the past week, and I have a day off, and they're telling me to take a break. Why? Why? I don't want to take a break. I didn't ask for this. I'm like John Locke, and I have to keep typing in the fucking numbers. I'm actually about to hit season 2 of Lost. I'm rewatching. It's the only show in my life I ever watched on TV when it was out. Every week I'd wait for the new episodes. I bought the DVDs when they came out years ago, and now I'm rewatching it on Netflix. Is it travel out of finding work? Dude, they sent me to Norman. Do not drink the tea Norman gives you, man. The last time I did, I woke up with fucking lubricant behind me and a rash on my shoulders and back. Do not drink the tea that he gives you. Oh yeah, you gotta move, go there. You have kids too, right? There's this girl on Twitter that we were just talking, and like one thing went to another. She took her picture off her Twitter after that. She had a 600-acre cattle ranch with her husband. Millionaires, 5 kids. And she enjoyed conversating with a piece of shit like me on the internet. So she switched everything up. Da-da-ba-ba. Norman. Let's go find Norman.
Couldn't sleep, so I went out walking, thinking about you and hearing us talking, and all the things I should have said.
Probably one of the newer episodes here
Echo now.
when he speaks in English. Yo, what's good, bro? Yo, don't drink the stuff that Norman gives you, dude. He fucking, the last time I woke up tied to his bed with lubricant on the bed, a rash on my back. Don't drink his tea. No, I drank it! Man, I don't want this again. Every time it is a bit of it was like me at the dentist a week or two or a month ago now, 6 weeks. I got a coronectomy, which they put me under for it. It's when they take your tooth and cut the crown and leave the roots and then stitch the gum over it for it to hopefully grow back. Well, I remember that as soon as they put the IV in, I started talking. I'm like, yeah, you're pretty confident about it. And I woke up and it was over. I'm like, I need to get me some anesthesia. That's what I need. Forget all the other meds they have me on, the doctors. I need anesthesia. Permanent. Just put on it. I have autism. They're giving people with autism. I was offered a trial with ketamine. As a person with autism, I was offered a ketamine trial. What the fuck? Do you know what ketamine does to you, man? Like, are you kidding me? They're doing trials on adults with autism. I should have. But I don't need to be detached from my body right now. I have stuff to do. I have too much to do, man. I have too much going on that I'm working on. Like, I work a lot. I basically flat out told my doctor, Doc, I've done K before, and it's not something that's gonna help me. It really showed me the relationship between me and him, though. I hadn't seen my doctor in over a year. I'm on the max dosages of 4 meds, 4 times a day. And the third or fourth thing he asked me while I was there was if I wanted to try ketamine, the ketamine trial. They don't care about you. You're just potentially more money, especially since I don't have insurance. I pay for all my doctor's appointments out of pocket, all my medications out of pocket, everything out of pocket. I don't believe in health insurance. I believe that in a country, if you're not provided it by your country, then they don't care about you. So that being said, I don't pay for it. I'll happily foot the bill for every doctor's appointment. I don't care. Money doesn't matter to me. My pride does. When I was very severely mentally disabled and I couldn't work, they were not there for me. They in fact took my insurance from me when I couldn't work. They took it all away from me. So as a middle finger, I just paid for everything myself. You'd be amazed how much quicker things go. How much quicker you get called back into the waiting room, how much quicker you get your procedures done, it's almost like a lot of people will never know because a lot of people have health insurance. I mean, I make $4,000 a week at the moment. I could have whatever coverage I wanted in the world, but that's not the point. It's like people with insurance, they'll drag their feet on you. They'll just drag it out because they know they're not getting a dollar anytime out of that anytime soon anyway. It's like, it's just what I've noticed. I had health insurance for 25 years. And for the past 5 I haven't. And every appointment, right on the time, right on the dial, right on the prescriptions immediately ready. Things are drawn up. The doctors meet, and it's just because I pay cash. That's not fair. I forgot to make planks again. You get treated better in the health system if you pay cash. It's not fair. Shouldn't be that way, but you should see the way their eyes light up at the desks when they're like, okay, who is your insurance provider? Oh, no, I'm paying out of pocket. Oh, okay, well, that's a bit of a... It's almost sad. It's like, okay, sweet. They don't have to do paperwork. They don't have to go through the bullshit. They don't have to. It's like, how much is the visit? What are you? $200? Here you go. Thank you. Fuck off. Write my prescriptions for me for 6 months. Like, it's the truest thing I could ever say. Unfortunately, but when you are in the dental or health system and you're getting an appointment or a checkup or whatever you might be doing and they know you're paying cash, you will get in the office quicker, you will get appointments quicker. This is something I probably shouldn't even say, but when I was on the phone for my most recent doctor's appointment, she was asking me questions and my old insurance from a while ago was still on file as an option. And she says, okay, well, assuming we're going to be going through the Blue Cross Blue Shield, it looks like the next appointment is December the 19th. I'm like, lady, I need this appointment. First of all, I'm paying cash and I need, and she's like, oh, actually, I did see there is an opening and it was 5 days later instead of 7 weeks. Now, what's up with that? What if I needed a heart transplant and there's been somebody waiting 2 years, but I'm like, here, I'll give you $1 million. Am I going to get transplanted quicker? Yes. Yes, I will. Because I'm paying cash. And you have to go through health insurance. So they would rather let a person die for money. Because it's $1 to them. That's fucked up. In America, that's what you live with. Dad broke his leg. I don't know where his coverage got, but they took a dude out of line who served his hand with angle grinder for him. Severed his hand. Ugh. Well, I mean, to be fair, you have a lot more blood vessels and a lot more complications going on in somebody's hand than you do if they break their leg, unless it was a compound fracture, then that's a completely different story. It depends on, did he break his femur, did he break his ankle, break his foot, did he break his shin, did he break his knee, what? That is a health prioritization type thing. It's like, what was it, a compound fracture? Was it not a compound? There's a couple things that that's not very as much insurance related, honestly. That's more like the dude with the open hand wound that severed his hand or whatever might have been bleeding. It might have been, you know, not to put your father second, but it might have been more priority, maybe. I don't know what the situation was. Jeffrey Dahmer's house. Oh. The other way around. Well, yeah, that's what I was saying, though, you know, like... That should have been their priority. I thought you had meant that they took the guy because before your dad or whatever. I thought you meant that, not that your dad got to go first because he had money. Because like I said, if he had a broken leg, unless it was a compound fracture, that's not an urgent situation, but somebody with a severed hand from an angle grinder, that's an urgent situation. There are millions of tendons in your hands and blood vessels in your arms, and that's something where you would think that person would get taken back first, but apparently, like you said, your dad had cash. $21.50, baby. Let's get tweeted. $21.50, man. So far away. I don't think I'm allowed to, but I don't join any competitions. I don't think I'm even allowed. People don't like me in that community because people would rather talk to me on the team speaks and stuff, so I don't join because they know I would get all the attention and it makes them jealous. Jealous fucks. They just can't stand that people want to talk to Dave more. They want to listen to me rant. They don't want to listen to them and their bullshit. And it pisses the leaders of clans off. Because the leaders of these clans and all these competitors, they know that I'm more popular than them and it bothers them. I just saw that tweet you sent me earlier, or messaged me earlier. What the fuck? I can't make that money. It's frightening. It was a while ago. It's a picture of me at the butcher shop, but wait, that's years ago. That's the old shop. Dude, that's like 2020. I should put that as my picture. That was the beginning of 2019? Wow. Anybody asks, I'm a butcher. It's not letting me save it. Fuck. I'm glad you found that. It was one of my favorite knives. That was at the old shop that shut down. Look at this shit. Ha! Butcher. Circa 2019, man. That's before my mustache would grow properly with my beard. Good times. Can get the plank sack today. Eat. Yo, Wimp, what's up, bro? What's up, bro? Ooh. Skip. Doing some gaming? Yeah, we're doing some gaming too, man. Farting around, putzing off, you know. Chopping some wood as we need it, type of activities. It's kind of lame until you have the plank stack and you could do two contracts in a run. But right now it's do a run, come back, do a run. Has anybody ever heard of the band Sweet Spine? Is that another fucking fly? Live your life. But he decided to come into the area.
You're listening to A State of Trance with the
Beat flies, dude.
recognizable sound of Wave, and this track called Sold Out versus Nova, maybe tomorrow, and it will be released on the Belgian Banshee Recordings. It's time for the results of the future favorite. Perhaps you voted for your favorite record of last week's show. You can vote for your favorite record every week on trance.nu. This is the results on number 3, PQM Over the Edge, Andrew Bennett remix. Number 2 is for Ronsky Speed with Stoneface and Terminal, 14.4%. But the winner, your favorite track of last week's show, was by Mark Olton, So Serene, the Menno de Jong Fierce Dub.
There's a fucking fly. It's harassing me. Fucking harassing me. This motherfucker. Fly is like heat and light. I have a space heater and a lamp next to each other. Every time I think I got the last one, there's more. I can't wait till it gets so cold that they just freeze. You think they'd let go, leave the guy alone that's taking out their whole herd. Silly creatures. I'll have to leave here in March. There's a lot of yellow jacket nests. When it starts getting warm, time to get out of an attic. I'll stay here for a few months though. Right now with the weather the way it is, it's beautiful, it's livable. It's like 40 to between 40 and 50 Fahrenheit, that's optimal. Right now it's a little warmer than that. What are you doing? This fucking guy distracting me. I don't serve my country, it serves me. Serves me nothing. Nothing is given to me. Sadly. I'd rather earn it though. Wow, we got 2 contracts in one run. Holy schmoly. The XP per hour is going to go up massively once I can buy a plank sack. I'll get a plank sack and then I'll buy the outfit, probably, maybe. I don't know. It's not even really that worth it for the extra space. Well, I could just put it in my POH too. It's 4 a.m. there, huh? It's just about noon. Good night, bro. Good night, broski. Da 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 da. Eat my diamonds, drinking all my gin. First you've done a whole lot of sin. Whoa, you're so damn wicked. You got me by the throat. Your crown stuck in me. I wish Rob Halford could still sing like that. Wish I could have seen him in the 80s, man. Judas Priest. Oh, man. Judas Priest! Judas Priest almost got me banned off Twitch because I collected a VOD and had a song on it and it got a copyright claim. How'd you get banned off Twitch? Playing a Judas Priest song? My dad would be proud. Pop would be proud, man. We gotta go to Bobby with an I's house. Spelled B-O-B-B-I. He just goes by Bob because people used to make fun of him. I can't wait to have a pool and all that other shit in my house one day. It's about fucking time. No one gets this far and doesn't have con. Oh, I gotta go shop. I'm in. Give me what you have. What the fuck? Some GP per hour here, huh? Feels bad, man. 99 thieving's not enough. $300 coin? What the fuck? 297. I just made like 3K and 3 pickpockets. I'm gonna do fucking elves for 200 mil thieving. Fuck it. Did you see how I special attacked the tree?
You're tuned in to a selection of the hottest trance records at the moment. This is A State of Trance, episode 220. If you want to see the playlist for this show, don't forget to check arminvanburen.com for the only correct playlist. That was Cressida, Slightly Aggravic. This is our tune of the week by Airbase, Escape, a new release on Intuition.
Tune of the week.
Rixo. What's up, bro? Yes. I know. The routine that works for you. Trying to get my plank sack today. Ah, forgot to talk to him. Oh my god. Might as well go chop. Might as well chop it up. take a nap at some point this afternoon. Gaming all morning. A long morning of gaming deserves a nice afternoon nap. I haven't had 2 days off in a row in 6 months. I can't believe this song was new then. This one will always give you goosebumps. See you guys tonight.